Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that was close. Oh, good-looking ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now, can they get him away? Rice. Vitinha. Now it's Girassi. In with the challenge. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. He's had a shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he was alert to it. De Bruyne, Vinicius Junior, and here's the chance to counter. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quarter of an hour played. Look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Thuram. Out towards the flank. In by DiMarco. Tries to get it clear. DiMarco. Vietnam are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedro Neto.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Kimmich. Rice. And here's Thuram. Now it's Haaland.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, crap. Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's nice. Back into the middle. He has a chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Thuram. Now who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Haaland. Kimmich. Pedro Neto. Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. This looks promising. Mohamed Salah knocks it out wide. Played back in. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, there's a probing ball. Girassi for Pedro Neto. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Bellingham. Back into the middle. Girassi. Pedro Neto.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Lofted. It's a mighty effort. No mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it. Well, and it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Vietnam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Vietnam get the ball rolling for the second period. Girassi, Pedro Neto. Great and the shot! In he goes again! And he's straight offside. DiMarco. Can he get it through? Girassi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Rice. Alexander-Arnold. And it's De Bruyne. It's Van Dijk. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that is out of play. It's not an especially good pass, that. De Bruyne. Rice. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and it's Bellingham. A probing pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's played in. Up he goes! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And a shot! Holland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back. And
oh, shooting chance! It's gone out for a throw-in. Bellingham. And it's Salah. Rice does well to get it back. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, that has not gone well. Pedro Neto. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Kimmich. He's got tall. He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Dimarco puts them all in. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Searching passes played there. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Haaland. Rafinha. That's good play. Haaland is onto this. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a cute ball. Cleared without complication. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice looking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dimarco. Vietnam are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And now the breakaway. Rice. Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's played through for him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And they can counter here. Haaland.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Locatelli. Looking to play him in. think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Big header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Vietnam can justifiably find this. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van Dijk. Pedro Neto. Girassi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Now De Bruyne. Haaland. He was under real pressure there. Vitinha did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Haaland.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
For Pedro Neto. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Looking for options for movement. That is well... Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. That has ended up in no man's land. Haaland, and he shoots! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Girassi, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Little pass back. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it out wide. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wriggles his way through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This their second corner of the game. Rice goes short. Now it's Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hernandez. Nice interception, well timed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk. Bellingham. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, strongly challenged there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Girassi. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
Vinicius Junior! Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Girassi goes steaming forward. Pedro Neto. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Thuram. Now, can they get him away? Backward it goes. Tries a shot! Oh, it's no mistake! Haaland. Haaland running with the ball. The less said about that pass, the better. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's DiMarco. Vitinha. Big header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thinks about the shot. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Haaland. It's a really well-measured ball. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. DiMarco crossed in once more. Van Dijk tries to clear. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Haaland. Dink through. DiMarco makes the interception. Tries to play it through. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Not the most convincing of passes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Gabriel gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That's really well cleared. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be...
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gravenberg. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Pedro Neto. Haaland. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Kimmich. Pedro Neto. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good spread. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Crossed into the middle. And that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
Shot, surely! Oh, that could cost them.
Haaland was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Vietnam get their fourth corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Back into the middle. So what can they make of this? This looks promising. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now there's a fine ball. Jimenez gets good distance on it.
There they go, hunting again.
And he can clear it away. And it's Bellingham. Just 5 minutes left.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Can he finish? It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. And the finish! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day. But welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And a chance! And it's a goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going right the way across. Mohamed Salah. Crunching tackle. De Bruyne. He's tried one! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Haaland. And he's straight offside. Vitinha, Pedro Neto. Girassi, Bellingham does well to get it back. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, that was vital. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rice considers his options.
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Kimmich. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Pass somewhat off target. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. De Bruyne. Goes looking wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he thumps it clear. Quality ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Bellingham. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Girassi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's run loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Referee's given a throw. Rice.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Showing great feet there. Lovely pass, but can... Chance for a shot! Gets a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. DeMarco, in by D. Rices! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice interception, well timed. And that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Hernandez receives it in a... Chance! Vitinha. And that has put paid to that. Rice. No, he's not getting his way this time. Pedro Neto. Here's Haaland. Out to the right. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't...
He's got tall! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Girassi. Girassi. There he goes, motoring. Pedro Neto! Corner number 3 coming up. Rice goes short. Tries the cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by...
Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Bellingham! Vietnam have their third corner. Chance surely has another go. Vinicius Junior! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior! And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, some tackle that. And he's there to get it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Haaland. Girassi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's managed to get rid. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco drives forward on the... Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Rice, Vietnam, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, can he get onto this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Haaland. Pedro Neto.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
75 minutes played.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, that has not gone well. Matheus Cunha. Chance for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Vietnam get their fourth corner. Rice plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Can he finish? He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
DiMarco. Looking to play him in. Chips it through. This looks promising. Ping's terrific header. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Played out wide, tries to dink it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nuno Mendes plays a sharp little ball here. Hakimi, Gravenberg.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that has been cut short. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Haaland. And this is Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk with the clearance. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vietnam didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Vietnam have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times, they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course, they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Up he goes! They've scored! First blood drawn. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's had it nicked away. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dimarco. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Real chance! That's another chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is out of play. Corner it is. They've played it short. Distributed tidily. Crosses it in. Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Thuram. And he was alert to it. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good take in a good area. Turns and goes back. Kimmich gets into a good position. He rises! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Looking for a runner. Van Dijk makes the interception. De Bruyne concedes a free kick for that. And it's DiMarco. And back it goes. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Girassi is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Now the cross. Terrific header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold looking for the run. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah stood his ground strongly. Now it's Osimhen. Rice. That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. And it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Plenty to aim at here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that has not gone well. Always onto this. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's out for a goal kick. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Girassi and the through ball. And that's there's the shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Are certainly playing with an intense...
And it's been given away. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco is onto this. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham tries to dink it through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Pedro Neto. Osimhen. He's got away. Can he finish? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Vietnam ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Gabriel, that's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. DeMarco. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking to play him in. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Girassi knocks it out wide. Rice. Vinicius Junior. And it's DeMarco. Now it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him? And a chance! Off the post! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's got his cross in. The message is clear. None shall pass. Pedro Neto. De Bruyne. Vietnam in a very solid position. 2 to the good. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for options for movement. And this is Mohamed Salah. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well played. Girassi, ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing.
He's having a shot! And across it goes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Plays it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the ball is out of play. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vietnam finding their passes. Aimed beyond the defence. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Short changes him with that pass. Osimhen providing an outlet on that flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Thuram! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Thuram, and it's been played through. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
It's become a case of men against boys. And no surprise, that's a booking. And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Girassi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So, a breakthrough already. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that has not gone well. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rice. Rice. And it's De Bruyne. And Hernandez. Girassi. DiMarco. The ball goes, he gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that has left him in a heap. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Bellingham. Tries to dink it through. And it's hoisted clear. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander-Arnold. Terrific header! DiMarco gets it away. Girassi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Aimed beyond the defence, spread out to the left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Deftly away. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Played back in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Change of plan here, perhaps. Van Dijk. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Haaland. Oh, that goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a pretty loose pass. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Hernandez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Can he finish? That's another chance. It's a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole... And the finish! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Aubameyang.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's on it. Can he get away? Bellingham. Mohamed Salah. And it's De Bruyne. Hernandez. And it's De Bruyne. It's Bellingham. Rice. That has been slung wide. Hernandez with the delivery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Vietnam head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Pedro Neto. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he goes cross-field. DiMarco. Vietnam come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to...
Haaland is on his own. And he shoots! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! He's scored! And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. And that's the keeper's ball.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And they can counter here. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. Picked out brilliantly. DiMarco just loves to go forward whenever he can. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van Dijk. Vietnam, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Bellingham. Here's Haaland. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a promising position. Plays a sharp little ball here. And across it goes. And that has been knocked clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Danger averted for now. And it's DiMarco. Some really good ball movement. Kimmich. Cross goes in there. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's Eze. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Serves up across. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. Rice is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Not the most accurate pass. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicked it back promptly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out of play for a throw. DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. 4 extra minutes added on. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Thuram. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Eze. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Eze. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Vinicius Junior! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. Dimarco. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And it's hoisted clear. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here? And the shot! And he's done it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the pass is intercepted. Vitinha goes steaming forward. Now it's Haaland. Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! De Bruyne, that's a cute ball. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's an excellent interception. That's a little off target. Now it's Mohamed Salah. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. Now it's Haaland. This looks promising. Kimmich's cross. Oh, there's a probing ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vinicius shapes to shoot! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. Shot a goal! It's in! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. Oh, this looks sharp. De Bruyne. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, they've got it again. 15 minutes till half-time. DiMarco. Now it's Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Good ball. Great chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's a
chance, surely! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rice. And it's DiMarco. Bellingham. And it's Salah. In with the challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. DiMarco gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Decent hit from there.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Just eases him off the ball. DiMarco. Cleared away. Played towards the other side. De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior. And the whistle goes for half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're underway again. Van Dijk. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedro Neto. And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And here's Mohamed Salah. Can he latch on to this? And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Swept in. And he's heaved it away. Rice. Now DiMarco.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a promising position. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Mohamed Salah. Great vision.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Girassi. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Vietnam have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, really well played.
Now the cross. Bellingham. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mohamed Salah looking to run onto it. And this is De Bruyne. And this is Mohamed Salah. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's De Bruyne. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rice. He shifted it to the flank. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Knocks it into space. Gabriel goes sliding in.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now the ball's gone astray. Strokes it back. Bellingham, played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Timber. Mbappe, Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And here's Osimhen. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Odegaard. Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out towards the flank. Threads one in. Now it's Bellingham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's very neat. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rice looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Big header! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
2 minutes to be added on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that has not gone well. Odegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Odegaard. Eze. And that's it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Girassi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.